Hey guys, we're back to Hyperdimension Neptunia Re 3.
Okay, right. Like before our recording session today, like, were you always hitting those blocks? Because I don't remember them.
Brian.
You mentioned them when I hit them before.
Fuck. Now see, that's funny. Because going into this part, like, alright Brian, don't fuck up! Don't say something you've already said! You've been doing that too much this playthrough! Don't mention that the cave looks familiar! Don't mention Kaganep! Oh! Block!
Oh, no.
I haven't talked about that yet!
I don't mind if you say this cave looks familiar. It pisses me off. This cave, this cave comes back in Mega Dimension.
Is it? Did they just reuse the assets?
No, they touched them up, but yeah, not all of them. No, it's mostly new out of dungeons, but they reuse this and they reuse like the very first dungeon. But that kind of makes sense because it's the same exact name as that dungeon. But they reused this dungeon in fucking Zero Dimension, a completely different place.
Alright, why do they... So, this is on Steam, but was it originally...
This was a
PSP?
PS Vita game.
Okay. Is that why they reused so much, so they wouldn't have to... Like, because it was a handheld?
Yes, they released each one of these like within a year of each other.
Are they still making it for the PS? Are they even still making Hyperdimension games?
Yes.
Wait, what? Are they done? What'd you say?
They released each game in the ReBirth series a year apart from each other.
Okay. But are they finished?
What do you mean?
Like, are they ever gonna make another ReBirth game?
Oh no, there were only 3.
Until the original creator dies.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, like, I feel like they could do it better if if they're not on a handheld, but they're not making them anymore. So, whatever, I guess.
I mean, this is better than this is basically just a remake of Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory. It's the same exact dungeons.
Is it the same story?
Yeah. Yeah. ReBirth 2 is almost exactly the same as Hyperdimension Neptunia Mark II. ReBirth 3 is exactly the same as Victory with added content.
Oh,
and ReBirth 2 has a whole new ending, and it's terrible because you have to do twice as much grinding, and it's just a shittier version of the true ending.
Well, I mean, like, how worse is it? Like, what'd they change?
They took...
I mean, you don't have to go into details, obviously. But
there's some bits that are cut out, and instead of going and fighting the four big... Oh, yes, they're bringing up the last Asian guy.
Yeah, he's like, how's that guard doing? I don't know. Haven't heard from him since I fired him.
Fuck, what was I even talking about? Oh, the ending. In the true ending, you get like 4 more dungeons, and at the end of each dungeon, you have to fight one of like the villains of that game, the 4 felons. In the true ending, you just get 1 dungeon, you do a boss rush, you fight the final boss, you miss out on a bunch of cutscenes, and then they just splice together all of the fucking true ending cutscenes for the ending.
Well, that doesn't, jeez, man. Like, I mean, it's not like Sonic Genesis bad, but...
It looks like we lost him. Phew.
Oh, I forgot this cutscene's voiced.
Thighs to keep up with me, Noir. I could go faster if I wanted to. I was trying not to leave Plutia behind. Where is she?
She's gone.
Not here. I thought I heard her behind us just a second ago.
So did the company who made this game handle all of the ports, or did they?
I believe they did handle all of the ports, but all of the spin-offs are outsourced, and they're all
Hope she wasn't
terrible.
caught. Come on, let's find her.
What?
Well, that's unsurprising.
Pluty's okay.
The spin-offs also tend to accentuate the boob jokes a lot
Fan
more, and the fan service. One of them, the entire selling point is just fan service.
I can't believe
Good,
they
awesome.
get
That's
lost.
why I buy
Okay,
games, guys.
on a similar note. What? God damn it, I missed that.
Oh, you missed it? Okay, well, Plutia said, oh, where did Neptunia Noir go?
So this is
Those two are always getting lost.
so interesting.
Oh, hi, Vert.
Largest nation. The streets of Loria are
So I don't know if I like
You're
the
not
Ultra
wrong.
Dimension design for Vert more or not. I like the outfit more, but it also accentuates her boobs twice as much.
Do I appear conspicuous?
Yeah, no, first thing I saw. First thing I saw. Somebody tells me that was the point, but still.
I mean,
I thought it wasn't as bad, but
yes.
her having big boobs is just them making fun of Xbox. It's not actually a haha, she has big boobs but joke.
Is that so?
What is this strange girl's problem?
are you sure they weren't trying to fit in their big boob quota?
I mean, it probably was also that, but it also works in context of the Xbox being unnecessarily huge.
She's far too
Yes.
curious. I may be overanalyzing her words.
I kind of just expect like a bird to land on them. Well, please tell me that happens.
Wow, Brian.
Well, they're jutting out. They make a perfect perch.
Presents to be like for me.
Brian, you go weird
Please, wait a
places.
moment. Did you just mention?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here, just like, okay, look, I got some friends
No.
who
but the
are
name piqued my
large-chested. I'm not gonna say
What kind of
well-endowed
person is she?
because it seems more like a curse than anything.
Friend. But
And
she's lost
it's
right
not,
now.
it's not like they stick out 4 feet.
Noir, as in last station CP.
Like that's what I was like. This looks unnaturally forward to me.
Well, she's
like-
she's lifting them
Because
up.
she's got supports.
Yeah, and she's not only that, but her arms under her chest too.
We found her pretty easily.
Yeah.
But it's still your
Granted,
fault
that
for
doesn't
losing
actually
her.
do much.
Yay!
Even if you're
Noir.
like, I mean, if you're so big,
Not good for you two to
like, if you're as
wander
big
off and
as
get
she's
lost like
supposed
that.
to be, then you're gonna have a hard time even crossing your arms.
I was lost.
But,
Really?
yes.
Take it that one's Noir. I hadn't planned on making contact this soon, but
Man, she's getting
Oh yeah, by the way,
quite
Vert
the
is like
monologue.
She.
Vert is one of the best
So
characters in
maybe
this
I don't
game.
know. She said it's her first time in the Wii too.
So.
But we're not going to see that until we
That's
get the
in turn.
Wii box.
this girl doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut. It won't do to have them pry any further.
I am certainly glad that you found your friends. I believe I shall take my leave.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! It's Vert!
Heavens! Why do you know my name?
Okay, all right, that's a ringtone.
Is she your friend?
Vert, 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 Vert. What, Lucy?
Here too.
Vert.
Well, it's been
Vert.
a while since I've seen her.
Vert.
So
not
basically,
doing
Are you talking to your dog?
wars in the other dimension.
Yes. What? Lucy
What's
Vert.
going on? Oh,
It's
don't
Vert.
like
Look at the big boobs. You like big boobs, don't you?
Noir greeting stuff. This is
Wow,
Vert,
Brian.
and she's like me and Noir. She's Lean Box's CP.
What?
There's some weird noises.
You know what? I do that too.
I feel like we should make like a song
Because
out of
you should
Neptunia's
feel a maiden's most
various.
intimate secret. Come over here a moment.
Outbursts, as it were.
Okay, you know what? We need to take Vert's random noises and rearrange them to the tune of Snow Halation.
How much do you know about me?
My bad.
It'd be appropriately Animu.
My name's Neptune. I'm one of Planetoon's CPUs.
Planetoon? That meager nation? I underestimated you then. To think your nation has a great enough network to have unmasked my identity.
Wow.
In any event, please keep my true identity a secret.
So you guys know why the Xbox is called the Xbox?
Is it really something
Nope.
to hide?
Because they didn't want to come
Yes.
up with the real
Right
name,
now,
so they
on
just
the
put an
other
X
side of
there
the
because it's a
HDTV,
variable. And what does
they
X
need to be
equal? It
curious
could
about
equal
who
4,
No.
it could equal
No.
it could
The
equal...
possibilities!
No, that's not why.
Revealing my identity is only proper etiquette.
Because it's 3D!
No,
What?
because it
Okay,
ran.
Alright, then it would be
They
the
wanted
Z-Box.
they wanted to build it using
Actually, we got
DirectX
one.
as their
Sorry,
basis
Bert,
for
I'm in a rush today.
the programming for it. So they're just like, yeah, direct Xbox, that's stupid. Yeah, Xbox, okay, I guess that's okay.
Alright, we're gonna bust
What
right through the
even-
Pixelcomm's front gate.
What even is DirectX?
Yay!
Is that the
Brian,
programming language or
Hey!
what?
Yay, indeed.
I've never heard of that before.
I've heard your voice too many.
Huh? Are you gonna join us, Vert?
What a terrible
So you're not
response.
no, I'm not gonna tell you. You went to college and you don't even know.
Okay,
Let some random person join us.
I don't.
Okay.
Wow.
real talk, just with my normal size boobs, trying to do that pose she's doing
Far too up.
is so fucking uncomfortable.
I mean, how do you know she's not
Just like-
uncomfortable?
I agree.
Because
You know
it's
the
so
dark curse of
fucking...
ultimate loneliness better than
I was gonna say I
anyone.
can't imagine that any of these girls are really comfortable. Anyway,
Either way, I ought
what's
to
another
introduce
pose
myself.
to
My name is Bert. I have traveled to Louis from afar for my own
do that
reasons.
deal?
And those are...
It's very odd hearing Vert's voice in this game because it played Mega Dimension so much and her voice actress was changed.
It'll be
Really?
just fine, Noir.
Did anything like happen, or did they just
I
decide to change it?
believe it was the strike.
You think that ridiculous logic
Oh.
will reassure me?
I'm
Noir also got changed
There's
in the
no
next
reason,
game,
Bert.
or the spin-off.
Why, yes. Pleased to make
Stop
acquaintance.
doing that pose!
End the conversation. Continue.
Did
Okay,
anyone...
Just
Did
know
anyone
I-
even try to do this pose?
mercy.
I heard stop doing that hose, and I'm like,
Whoa, Brian!
Same goes.
hey, I didn't say that. I heard it.
In
It's
other
different.
words, I am all in.
I didn't.
You must witness the
I
true
didn't
power
say
of
it.
the other nation's CPUs.
If anything, this is Ariel's poor enunciation rearing its ugly head again.
Don't make fun of me! You can't even read!
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying you don't enunciate.
I enunciate just goddamn fine, you twat!
Yeah, I believe it's a twat.
Hostile.
I love menus.
I cut most of the menus out this time.
Oh. That's like the best part. Oh. Guys, you're still in the same place!
What if they were facing the other direction, Ariel? You don't know them.
Yeah, think about it.
I mean, yeah, I guess they could have built their city so that it is completely mirrored across this one place.
I mean,
No,
wouldn't
you're not-
you?
you're not an
It makes
architect.
things so much easier to find. When we find out the real name for Louise Minister, you guys are going to want to kill yourselves because of how stupid it is.
Is it businessman?
No. But it's almost as bad
Is
as that.
CEO? My expectations are pretty low.
Ariel, it has nothing to do with
Okay.
business. Let's just leave it at that.
Is a guy
Tie
with glasses
man.
number 3.
Suits man. Old man. Sweating man.
Ariel,
Please.
just stop. Wait, what?
What? Whoa!
No, wait, what did you actually say? No, I didn't hear you!
AIDS! She said AIDS!
Oh my god.
Okay, but it's like that South Park joke where Jerry wants to give everyone AIDS, but he's talking about AIDS
Yes.
with an E. That.